Very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to race preview on this Saturday meeting here at Bangalore, 13th day of the Bangalore Winter Meeting 2019-2020. We start off the second race with the first race with the Giffins, and the second race the Color T Falls played Division 2. Handicap for horses rated 15 to 35. Distance run is 1400 meters. We start off with number 1, Girl with Pearl. This is the horse which ran third on this occasion. Is Girl with Pearl, almost in the mid-pack, started to gradually improve positions, but the winner was clear of this field. Lucky Isabella literally sauntered the opposition, and a Girl with Pearl could only come and end up finishing on 7 lengths behind the winner, rated at 30s from Tongue Strap. Admiral of the Fleet out of Clear Cut is number 1, Girl with Pearl. 2 will be Asgaria. Asgaria ran fourth, been produced almost 5 wide. Catching up with the front runner was Asgaria out of A support of Alhambra, who ran fifth behind Cersei Prima. This is the run where Asgaria ran fourth behind H-in, and almost a close fourth, in fact, was Asgaria's Puntungstra Crossnose Band, rated at 25. Gazebo Talk ran 9th, in fact. Knight Templar was the winner, and Gazebo Talk was the one who ended up finishing on in that packed bunch. 10th on the first, starting behind Cosmic Ray. In this occasion, 9th out of 10 runners. Knight Templar was the one who won by 2 lengths, and Gazebo Talk ran, ending up just beating 1 home, rated at 25. Tongue Strap is number 3, Gazebo Talk, A sub of Agassiz. Key Princess, who ran 6th. Visa was the winner of this race, and Azim Key Princess was in that second last position. There you can see at the top of your screen, sporting that yellow cap. Had that free opening, could have come and finish on far more closer, but ended up finishing on 6th out of 10 runners. No form to go by in his previous two outings. Is Azim Key Princess, rated at 24 from Blinkers. Tongue Strap Rubber Bit is number 4, Azim Key Princess. 5 will be Altair. Altair ran 6. Sandorina, the winner of this race, the one towards the rail side, was primarily positioned and then ultimately faded back to end up finishing on 6th out of 12 runners is Altair. Starting out of Adianara is Altair, who ran 11th behind H-in, but on this occasion, 6th out of 12 runners. Sandorina, the winner. Certainly a good performance on an improving note after that. 11th out of 13 runners ran 6th out of 12 runners, rated at 23. On Blinkers, Tongue Strap, Crossnose Band is Altair. And Indian Star comes the next, is number 7, Southern Par. These are the two runners we go across to. Indian Star is it of Sedgefield out of Fort Knox, who ran 9th on the starting, 9th in the behind Well Connected in Bangalore Summer, and 5th behind the Port of Beauty. But this run ran 9th out of 13 runners. Indian Democrat, the winner, 9th right throughout, rated at 23. Tongue Star Crossnose Band. Southern Par, Juniper out of Brave Cat, finished 7th on the starting. Indian Democrat, the winner, rated at 23, is number 7, Southern Par. Indian Democrat winning by a margin of 3.5 lengths. 9 will be Regal Force. Regal Force ran 3rd. Happy Dancing was the winner of this race, and Regal Force was the one who was being produced about 4 wide. Slightly drifting out of the straight course was Regal Force, and despite that, ended up finishing on 3rd on the starting is Regal Force. Well, led the field and finished on 3rd, and a close 3rd, in fact, rated at 22 from Blinkers. Tongue Strap. We mount to the 3rd race coming up, the Srirangapatna Plate. Distance run is 1100. Horses rated 60 and above. We have a look at number 1, Propine, who ran 7th. Ace Ross was the winner of this race, and Propine was the one. Perfect Golden Era, who ran 8th on the starting. And also coming up for scrutiny is number 10, that's Premier Premises. These are the 3 runners. So Premier Premises ran 2nd on the starting, was still leading the pack was Premier Premises, and ran ending up 2nd on the starting is Premier Premises. Next, separating the first 2 runners with Ace Ross managing to win by a neck, rated at 24 from Blinkers, Tongue Star, Crossnose Band. Perfect Golden Era, 4th on the first, starting behind Royal Resolution, and in this occasion 8th behind the Acer Ross, one Tongue Strap, rated at 25. And we also have a look at the first runner, Propine, who ended up 7th on the starting, rated at 35 from Blinkers. Tongue Strap. Agna, number 2 in the card, is a Dean Skitten out of Almost Perfect, is number 2. Agna, who started off his campaign with the 12th behind Dagobah, and in this occasion 9th out of 12 runners behind Paradise. So that's the form and credential. Winner in Mysore, beating Eco-Friendly is Agna. Tongue Struck, Crossnose Band, Basket Bit, rated at 34, is number 2, Agna. Number 3 will be Sankran, who ran 7th. Nayab was the winner of this race, and Sankran was the one who was anticipating that run in between runners, but eventually ended up finishing on 7th out of 8 runners. And race number 1 of the current winter season is Sankran. Excellent out of the Star Goddess. The winner being Nayab, rated at 31 from Blinkers. Tongue Star, Crossnose Band is number 3, Sankran. Nayab winning this race. by a margin of 1 1/4 length. 4 will be Red Galileo. Red Galileo is a rebuttal out of Velvet Queen is number 4. Red Galileo ran 6th. Panama was the winner of this race. Well, in that mid-pack was Red Galileo, just given a tap or so. And Red Galileo ran 6th out of 10 runners behind Panama. Previously ran 4th behind Capstone over that 1100-meter trip. And in this occasion, ran ending up 6th, rated at 30s. From Blinkers, Tungster Crossnose Band is number 4, Red Galileo. Kashmir and number 8, Ramon are the next two runners. Let's have a look at Kashmir's credential. Race number 41, where Kashmir ran 7th on the starting. Up there in front in the second position was Kashmir, and in that mid-pack was Ramon in the colors of light green with yellow swastika was Ramon, who ran 9th out of 12 runners, 4th for most part of the journey, 9th out of 12 runners in ultimately finishing on 9th out of 12 runners been Capstones for Blinkers, tongue stop rated at 27, whereas his Kashmir finished on 7th out of 12 runners rated at 29 is number 5 Kashmir's turn opinion de Copatina. 6 will be Arrogance, and also coming up will be number 11, Annalise. These are the two runners. Arrogance was the winner of this race. After a disappointing run in his previous run in race number 32, finishing 8th being Lucky Isabella, eventually ended up winning this race by a margin of 3/4 lengths as Arrogance, beating Queen Isabella, rated at 28 from Blinkers Tongue Strap, whereas number 11, that's Annalise, finished on ending up 9th out of 10 runners, rated at 23 from Blinkers is number 11, Annalise. Ivory Touch at a Miss Money. Miss Money is number 11, Annalise. And 7 will be Industrialist, is a win legend of Tycoon Girl is Industrialist, who finished on ending up second on the sorting is Industrialist. This is race number 52. You're looking at previously 8th win Dagger, but second out of 10 runners. Simone was the winner, rated at 20 cents. For Tungster Crossnose Band is number 7, Industrialist. 12 will be Bazinga. Well, let's have a look at Bazinga's credentials at a ace at a priceless memories. Beautifully bred horse is Bazinga, and eventually ended up finishing on 5th on the sorting is Bazinga. Came into the reckoning, but Showgirl is the one who put in that, who came and put in that. 12 will be Bazinga. Well, Bazinga is the one who ran 5th on the sorting. Showgirl is the one who charged in on the outside, and most of these runners were making the run simultaneously with Bazinga on the inside railing, and Showgirl starting to catch up with the front runner, and ultimately Showgirl is the one who showed plenty of speed to come and eventually win this race by a margin of a neck, and Bazinga ran 5th on the sorting. Second, BN Proudish rated at 15. We move to the fourth race, the Shivaganga Falls Plate. Handicap for Indian horses rated 0 to 20. Distance run is 1100 meters. Number 1 will be Bellamama. Bellamama ran 8. Radiant Beauty was the winner of this race, and Bellamama was the one twice 11th in this season. In race number 19, ran 11th being Sharp Response, 11th being Perfect Rendition, and this occasion 8th out of 11 runners being Radiant Beauty is Bellamama, putting Blinkers Tongue Strap rated at 20. Whereas we have a look at number 2 coming up for scrutiny. That's number 2, Gin Daisy. Gin Daisy was the one who ran second. Candlelight Queen is the winner of this race, and Gin Daisy leading the pack, still having the lead about 2 lengths in front. And ultimately, it was Candlelight Queen now getting into the rhythm on the outside to come and eventually nail down Gin Daisy in the last possible stride, rated at 20s from Blinkers. Tongue Strap as number 2, Gin Daisy. 3 will be Gratian Light. Gratian Light ran 12th. Capstone was the winner of this race, and Gratian Light was the one who was gracing the wrong end of the field. Win legend of Gratian Hello, who ran 5th behind Dagobah. In this occasion, 12th out of 12 done as Capstone, the winners from Blinkers Tungster Crossnose Band, rated at 20 is number 3, Gratian Light. 4 will be Don't Break the Rules, and also coming up for scrutiny is number 9. That's High Hawk. These are the two runners we go across to. Let's have a look at the first runner. That's number 4, Don't Break the Rules. The eventual winner in this race, winning by a margin of half a length. Although Master of War was the one who was in that mid-pack, started to catch up with the front runner, and then ultimately Don't Break the Rules managed to win by half a length, rated at 70 for Blinkers Tongue Strap, whereas Master of War ran second, and number 9, that's High Hawk, finished on 11th out of 12 runners on this occasion. Hurricane stated of the big fights, winning Cross Nose Pant Side Chickpeas Wood, rated at 1 is number 9, High Hawk. 5 will be Perfect King. Perfect King ran third. This is the horse which was in that mid pack and came and ended up eventually finishing on third on the starting is Perfect King. Express Wish out of Strone is number 5 Perfect King, who ran 60 bin capstone and this occasion ran third out of 10 runners. Arrogance was the eventual winner, rated as 17s for Blinkers, Tongue Struck, Cross Nose Band. Number 6 will be Kruger Park. Kruger Park ran fifth. Dallas was the winner of this race, and Kruger Park in Mysore in race number 110 finished on fifth out of 12 runners is Kruger Park. After that win in race number 36, beating Master of War in the first outing in Mysore, ended up finishing on fifth out of 12 runners. Dallas the winner, winning it very comfortably. Is one tongue strap, rated at 16 is number 6 Kruger Park. 7 will be Kantaka. Let's have a look at Kantaka's credential. Kantaka was the one is at a win legend of Activate is number 7 Kantaka, who's had a couple of outings previously. Fourth being Don't Break the Rules, third being Dara City, second being Debonair, and second being Sugargirl. That's the form and credential of number 7 Kantaka. This is race number 75 of the current season, rated at 13. 8 will be Princess Amu. Princess Amu ran 6th. Dean's Kitten of Never Ending is Princess Amu, who has had a couple of outings previously. 12th being High Admiral, with third being Wings, 5th being Track Striker, 10th being Chula Vista, and 6th being Dreams United. That's the form. Dreams United winning it very easily by 6 lengths. For Tongue Strap Rubber Debit, rated at 10 is number 8 Princess Amu. The fifth race will be the running of the Bangalore City Police Commissioner Trophy. Distance run is 1200 meters. We have a look at the first runner coming up will be number 1 Minerva Rose. Minerva Rose ran 7th. Quasar the winner with number 4 Spanish Beauty ending up 4th on the starting. These are the two runners, and also coming up for scrutiny will be number 5 Animal Queen, was towards the rail side. But let's have a look at the first runner. Minerva Rose ran 7th out of 14 runners, 11th for most part of the journey, and ultimately ended up finishing on 7th out of 14 runners. Ben Quasar, Tongue Struck, Crossnose Band, rated at 60. 4 on the than is Spanish Beauty. Both the occasions ended up finishing on fourth being the multifaceted, fourth being Quasars. Tungsta Crosses Band rated at 58. And number 5 Animal Queen ran 11th out of 14 runners, 9th of the previous occasion, rated at 50 cents for Blinkers. Number 2 will be Commodores. Commodores ran 6th. The Night Templar was the winner of this race, and Commodores was the one who was in that mid pack, almost 6th at the stage, and finished on there itself as Commodores. Phoenix Star out of Star Surprise, third behind Malwa on the previous occasion, that 7 for long trip, and in this mile trip ran 6th out of 8 runners is Commodores, the winner being Night Templars from Blinkers. Tungstar Basketball rated at 59. Alpha comes in next, is out of Dean's Kitten at Fireman's is number 3 Alpha. This is the horse where Alpha finished on 8th out of 11 runners, second for most part of the journey, and Alpha dropped back rapidly to end up finishing on 8th out of 11 runners, rated at 58 from Blinkers. Tongue Strap is number 3 Alpha. Was a winner in Bangalore summer and subsequently hasn't shown that form in his next 2 outings is Alpha. Well, we move on to number 6 Colonel Harty. Colonel Harty, who ran second. Bernardini was the winner of this race, well as a fancy runner in his previous outing in Mysore, finishing second behind Mint, and in this occasion ran second out of 12 runners. Bernardini was the winner of this race, and Colonel Harty finished on 8.5 runs behind the winners putting Crossnose Band, rated at 54 is number 6 Colonel Harty. What's the script of Navazish is number 6 Colonel Harty. 7 will be Ice Flow. Ice Flow was the one who ran fourth. Paso Rebels is the winner. This is the Hyderabad run you're looking at of Ice Flow, where in race number 55 of the 1,000 guineas, where Paso Rebels won, and Ice Flow in race number 55 ran fourth out of 7 runners, led the field and finished on fourth on the starting. One tongue strap rated at 54 is number 7 Ice Flow. 8 will be Psychic Warrior. Psychic Warrior finished 5th. Mega Icon was the winner of this race, and Psychic Warrior was in that third position and eventually ended up finishing on 5th, with Mega Icon quickening well to win by 3 lengths, and Psychic Warrior ended up finishing on 5th on the starting, rated at 54. Tungster Crossnose Band Rubber Debit is number 8. Psychic Warrior Multi-Dimensional Psychic Flame is number 8. Psychic Warrior. Panama is the eventual winner in this race. Is Panama, who led the pack, was Panama, having that advantage about 3 lengths in front, and ended up eventually winning this race as Panama by a margin of 3.5 lengths. Previously 7th behind Land of Liberty. In this occasion made every post a winning one, rated at 52 for Tongue Stop and Cross Nose Band. 10 will be Chimera. Chimera ran third. Indian Empress was the winner of this race, was second at the stage, and eventually ended up finishing on third. Ran ninth on the previous outing being Bernardini is Chimera in race number 34. But on this occasion, Third out of 12 runners, Indian Empress, the winners from Tungstar Crossnose Band, rated at 51, is number 10, Chimera. Declaration of War at a Firebird is number 10, Chimera. 11 will be Achin. Achin is at a Taza Home at a Mink Mitten is number 11, Achin. The eventual winner in this race, and this is another runner who just managed to win by a head, beating Cavalier is number 11, Achin. Taza Home at a Mink Mitten, rated at 48. From Tungstar Crossnose Band, Basket Bet is number 11, Achin. 12 will be Cuban Pete. Cuban Pete, the eventual winner in this race is Cuban Pete, is out of Western Aristocrat, out of Mesmerized is number 12, Cuban Pete, who ended up eventually winning this race, beating Cuban by a margin of half a length, although Cuban was warming up and came in far too late to end up finishing on half length behind second. Cuban Pete, the winner. Third behind Roman Senator in his previous occasions from Tungstar rate 45. The sixth race is the Makara Sankranti Trophy, handicap for horses rated 30 to 50, distance run is 1600. Foy Emma was the winner of this race, who ran 7th. Night Templar was the winner of this race, and Foy Emma was the one who ran, ending up 7th on the starting, is Foy Emma. Previously, in fact, 4 times second is for him. Pretty consistent right throughout, and in this occasion, 7th out of 8 runners. Just one bad outing coming in from Foy Emma, finishing 7th out of 8 runners being Night Templars, Blinkers rate 48. 2 will be Cavalier. Well, Cavalier was the one is a supporter, a celebrity is a Cavalier. We have seen this footage earlier where just lost down very narrowly to Achin is a Cavalier. This is certainly a gutsy performance coming in from Cavalier, a supporter, a celebrity. Third behind Sir Supremo, second behind the Achin. When Tungstar Crossnose Band, rated at 42. 3 will be After Hours. After Hours ran 5th. Attorney General was the winner of this race. Steinbeck or a Secrecy is number 3. After Hours, race number 42, ran 5th out of 10 runners. Attorney General was the winner of this race, rated at 41. From Blinkers Tungstar is number 3, After Hours. 4 will be Alexander Dumas. Alexander Dumas was the one who ran 6th on the starting. This is the 2000 Guineas run in Chennai. You're looking at of Alexander Dumas, where ran 7th for most for the journey and ultimately ended up 6th out of 11 runners, being empowered previously in Bangalore Winter, and second behind Roman Senator is Alexander Dumas, and in this occasion ran 6th out of 11 runners in Chennai in the 2000 Guineas, rated at 41. Tongue is number 4, Alexander Dumas. King Duck out of Napoleon's Mistress is number 4, Alexander Dumas. Cuban comes in next. Cuban was the one who ran second. Cuban Pete was the one who eventually ended up winning this race, and Cuban ended up finishing on second. Ideological was the one in the colors of orange with grey Maltese cross armband and grey cap. Is Ideological was traveling almost wide and ended up finishing on 5th on the starting. 5th out of 6 runners, Cuban Peter and Smoltinka's tongue stop rate 41. Cuban ran second. This is the horse which finished on a half length behind the winner behind Cuban Pete, rated at 41. Smoltinka's tongue stop is number 5, Cuban. 7 will be Photogenic. Photogenic ran 11th. Kirkwood is the winner, and Kirkwood, Photogenic was the one who finished on 11th out of 12 runners. Kirkwood was the one who ended up winning this race by a margin of a length, in fact, whereas Photogenic finished just beating one home, quickened at the all-important end was Kirkwood, rated at 39. Tongue strap. 8 will be Duxton. Let's have a look at Duxton's credential. Crimson China out of Venturous is number 8. Duxton was at 2 outings this winter. Winner in Mysore in race number 88, beating Scarlet Princess, and second being Speedstar. But on this occasion, ran 6th out of 10 runners, being 3 wishes. Previously, 7th being Kirkwood, rated at 30 cents. Tongue strap is number 8. Duxton is out of Crimson China out of Venturous is number 8. Duxton. 9 will be Smile of Joy is out of Charmo out of Astral is number 9. Smile of Joy, who finished on ending up 9th. Alif was the winner of this race. This is race number 60 you're looking at. Was a winner in Bangalore Summer in race number 72, beating Scarlet Empress, and third behind Electra is Smile of Joy. This occasion, 9th out of 10 runners. Alif, the winners for tongue stop, rated at 34, is number 9, Smile of Joy. The last race coming up, the running of the Division 1 of the Kalati Falls Plate. As we move on to the 7th race of the day, the Kalati Falls Plate Division 1 handicap horses rated 15 to 35. One will be High Admiral, who ran ninth. Candlelight Queen as the winner of this race, and High Admiral 10th on the first, starting behind Royal Resolution. And this occasion, ninth out of 11 runners led the field and faded out, end up finishing on ninth out of 11 runners. Candlelight Queen as the winner, rated at 33. One tongue strap is number 1, High Admiral. Naughty Oak comes in next, to ran third. Donabella was the winner, and Naughty Oak was the one. There are top class at the Bold Babe is the number 2, Naughty Oak, who was being produced on the wide outside. The winner being Donabella, who managed to win by 1 3/4 lengths, and Naughty Oak came in far too late to end up finishing on third. Seventh behind Gift of Grace, and third out of 8 runners rated at 30s from Blinkers, Tungster, Crossnose Pan, and Basket Bed is number 2, Naughty Oak. Three will be fined. Let's have a look at Fine's credential, who was out of Mull of Kinter out of Excellency, ran fourth out of 12 runners, is fined. Well, up there in front for most part of the journey and ended up finishing on fourth. Into the reckoning, previously third being Inky Black in Bangalore in Mysore is fined. One Tungster Crossnose Band rated at 28. Legendary Princess, win legend out of Terra Nova, is number 4, Legendary Princess, who ran 7th. H was the winner of this race, and Legendary Princess ran second behind Ideological, and third behind the Tenor Show in Bangalore Summer. This run, 7th out of 13 runners, H in the winners. One tongue stop rated at 27 is number 4, Legendary Princess. 5 will be Alberto. Alberto was the one who ran 10th. Victorious Sermon was the winner. This is the Bangalore Summer run you're looking at of Alberto. Burden of Proof for a Glorious Beauty was at 2 outings in race number 1 of the Bangalore Summer. Ran ending up 7th out of 10 runners. 7th right throughout being Animal Queen, and subsequently 10th out of 12 runners. Victorious Sermon, the winners from Tungster Crosses Band, rated at 25 is number 5, Alberto. And 7 will be Nawab Zadeh. Nawab Zadeh ran 7th. Sharp Response was the winner, and Nawab Zadeh is out of approved of 777 is Nawab Zadeh. There you can see it in the mid pack, sporting that colors of orange with grey Maltese cross. Finished 7th out of 12 runners. 5th for most part of the journey. Dropped 2 positions behind. Sharp Response is the winner, rated at 25. Tungster Crossnose Band Basket Bet fought out the issue with Alif, and Sharp Response eventually won on that occasion is Sharp Response. Nawab Zadeh ran 7th. If we have a look at number 8, Star Citizen. Star Citizen is in race number 80. Finished on 11th out of 12 runners. Just beat 1 home in this race in the colors of light green with black cross sashes, black stripe on light green cap is a Star Citizen. Finished on 11th out of 12 runners, just beat 1 on from Tungster, rated at 25. And the last runner for the day will be number 9, Augustina, is out of Night Store at a Star of Soho, is number 9, Augustina, who finished on 5th. She's Innocent was the winner, well angling for his run, and finished on 5th out of 11 runners is Augustina. This is race number 48 you're looking at. Previously in Bangalore Summer, ran 3rd behind Jersey Legend, and in this occasion a close 5th in fact. She's Innocent, the winner, rated at 22.5 blinkers. So that's one of the pre of today's races. We'll join you next week. Until then, thank you from all of us.